Alrighty, what's up, everybody? We are live! We are live! 2023 season, and I should have put my notifications off. Sorry about that. But welcome, everybody, to the first live show for 2023 right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 66. Woo, baby! Nah. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button on this channel and my other channels, which are in my motherfucking pants. You want to come see it? You have to be a lady. I don't swing that way. But hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and my other channels as well. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Basically treat it like it's your bitch. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. And if you do, well, fuck you, man. Too fucking bad you miss it. That's all I gotta say about that. But if you want to watch my videos so bad because you love me so much, then hit the bell, unsubscribe, resubscribe again, hit the bell again, and hopefully you get my notifications. If not, then blame Susan. What else is new? New year, same bullshit from Susan. I know that there's a new terms of services this year. I haven't looked at it. I'm not going to. I could care less. It's the same bullshit that Susan and her team of monkeys don't care about content creators and their safety and all that other shit. So, Susan, you can still suck my dick, you fucking ugly cunt. And that's all I gotta say about that. But anyway, hit the bell, get notified, and if you still can't get it, just search my channels and go to my live or video section, and you can check out my past videos that are fucking epic. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for the first live show of 2023 on the main channel, thank you all for watching. Hope you had a great Tuesday. Because guess what? We got a 2 for Tuesday coming up with your NXT review coming up later on the Peter Gilmore channel. But hope you had a great Tuesday. Happy New Year to everybody. I said it yesterday, but I'll say it again. Happy New Year to everybody. And hopefully you have, some of you have a happy, glorious, did I say glorious? Glorious 2023. And to other people, well, too bad. But that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, on this pretty chilly Tuesday, it's foggy as fucking in the Northeast. Rain on and off today. It's gonna rain almost all week here, but it's gonna get colder. After tomorrow, it's gonna get really cold again here in the Northeast, which sucks! But, it can't be 62 degrees all year. I wish it was, but you can't. So the winter weather is coming back this weekend. Thankfully, no snow, but it's going to be around in the 40s, which is okay. The low temperature I might have to worry about, but, it is what it is. And that's all I got to say about that. But hopefully you have a great Tuesday, and I hope you have a great rest of the first week of 2023. And that's it. All right. We got NXT New Year's Evil coming up at the top of the hour on the USA Network. So get ready for that. It should be a great show. Braun Breakker defending the NXT title against I Did It, Grayson Waller tonight. Probably the main event. We got Apollo Crews taking on the man who don't miss, and that's Carmelo Hayes. We got Axiom, A-Kid, taking on Trick Williams in a boring as fuck match. Then we got some type of hardcore match. I think they're calling it the Enchanted Hardcore match or some shit like that with Alba Fire and the witch herself, Isla Dawn. I can't wait for that. But it should be a great show tonight for the first NXT of the year. And New Year's Evil. And no, Evil will not be there. And then later tonight, like at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, we got Wrestle Kingdom 17 from that great country known as Japan! #1! Forever! So, Wrestle Kingdom 17 coming your way later, late tonight. Probably around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I think. That's U.S. time, Eastern Standard Time. So, I might stay up to watch some of that. I'm not going to watch all of it, obviously. But that's a great card in itself. Can't wait for that. So, the first actual pay-per-view of the year, Wrestle Kingdom 17. Not a 2-night event. One big night of action. And I think tomorrow, well, really Thursday here in the Northeast, in the U.S., is New Year's Dash, which would be pretty damn good. And then we'll see what happens with that. Dynamite, the first Dynamite of the year tomorrow from Seattle, Washington. The hometowns of that guy named Bryan Danielson and Darby Allin. So we'll see what happens with that. Should be a great show for Dynamite. Then we got the first SmackDown of the year from Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah! So that should be pretty damn good as we're on the road to the Royal Rumble. We got Hard to Kill next weekend for that great company known as TNA. Or Impact, whatever you fucking want to call it. So we got a lot of good stuff coming your way this January. And we'll get to that when we get there. Alright, anyway, I talked more than enough. Alright, for the first live show of 2023, it is time for the first Raw Monday Night Raw review of 2023 for January the 2nd, 2023 from the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah! And boy, did the crowd suck last night. Holy shit. The crowd was dead most of the night, like it always is. Because Raw stinks. But we'll move on from there. And I'll just say, Raw, I was not really happy with Raw. I thought it stunk, like I said, but I wasn't really watching most of Raw because of what happened to Damar Hamlin of the Buffalo Bills last night. And if you see my video on my Peter Gilmore channel, you know how really uptight and really sad I was doing that video because I never seen something like that in my life in the NFL, in the league where they play for pay. That somebody got hit the way that he did, got up, and then collapsed on the field and was dead. Legit, he was dead for 9 minutes. And then the medics came in, the ambulance, and resuscitated him. He got a pulse, but he could not breathe on his own. And then they took him off the field. They temporarily suspended the game at first, and then the stupid NFL and Roger Goodell actually did something right, postponed the game. They're not going to resume it, obviously. So yeah, I guess you can chalk it up to a bye week now for the Bengals and the Bills. I don't know how that's going to fluctuate with the playoffs coming up next weekend. Well, not this weekend, next weekend. I don't know how that's what's going to happen regarding that. I mean, the Bills were kind of in the dogfight for the #1 seed between them and the Kansas City Chiefs. So, I don't know how it's going to work out. Bengals were, I think, the 3rd seed, or 2nd or 3rd seed. So playoffs are kind of a little, not too much in limbo, but kind of hurts the Bengals and the Bills because they were fighting for seeding and everything, which they'll still be doing this week. Is week 18 in the NFL, the league where they play for pay. But very sad to hear what happened to Damar Hamlin. But he's still in critical condition. He suffered cardiac arrest after the hit. And they took him to the hospital. They sedated him. His vitals stabilized, which was pretty good. He's able to breathe on his own, but he's not out of the woods. But still in critical condition. No updates as of yet about his condition and everything. But hopefully he pulls through. And if I was Roger Goodell and the NFL, I would pay this guy for the rest of his life. Because there's no way in hell he's going to come back and play. I would not. after something scary like that, I would not even come back. I know there's been players that have suffered like 18 concussions and came back and their brain is mush. Pat LaFontaine, anyone? And many others that have had concussions in wrestling and boxing and different sports. They come back. They're not the same person, obviously, and they get another concussion, and then you're like, Then they're basically, their sports career is over, and then they got to find a new place to work. If they can, but it is what it is. But my heart and my soul and my prayers and condolences go out to the Buffalo Bills once again, to Damar Hamlin and his family, the NFL, obviously, and the Bengals. Man, just sad seeing Joe Burrow, a freaking consummate professional player like Joe Burrow, and the Buff, what was the guy? Josh Alexander, not Josh Alexander. Well, I'm thinking of TNA. The guy, the quarterback for the Bills, crying. Everybody was crying. Even freaking Joe Buck, that fucking idiot, Joe Fuck, and the ESPN dorks were even crying. They didn't even know what to do. And they simulcast it on ABC, and they're all choked up. I mean, it's very sad to see something like that happen, because you don't want to see anybody get hurt, especially the way that Damar Hamlin did. Ugh. I couldn't even watch Raw, the rest of Raw last night, or even, be my cheery self on Issa's freaking watch along. I couldn't even stomach to finish Raw. But I did, because, I'm a consummate professional here, and I gotta, give you guys a review, but you know what I mean? But when you hear something like that happen in the NFL or any sport, you just have to stop and think about, that person's life, and just don't give two shits about fucking wrestling or anything else in the world. But I mean, it is what it is, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right, let's get to this review, because our NXT is starting in about 45 minutes. All right, so we are live from the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee, and our commentary team. I thought they were gonna change commentary this year. Well, it's early, but I mean, anyway, we have Corey Slave and the great Brit himself, Kevin Patrick, me love. And boy, is he boring. I'm sorry. He is boring on commentary. It felt like last night was just Corey Graves on commentary. You could barely hear Kevin Patrick all night. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know, but I keep saying it. Hunter, Stephanie, hi, Steph. Slide into my DMs. Not like that, but get on the horn. You want some good play-by-play commentary, and then you call me, you can call Joe, you can call Issa for all I care. Number one's in the business. Don't call JD, because he's a maniac. But I digress. And we move on. All right, so we open the show with chaos. That's what you do when you open the show to a brand new year, new beginnings, shit like that. So we started with the Bloodline with an NWO type takeover. Well, minus Roman. I don't know why he wasn't there. He's got better things to do, and the Wise Man as well. They're probably eating a big steak in New York City. I don't know. Anyway, so the rest of the Bloodline, the Usos, Solo Sikoa, and our good friend Sami Zayn, who had a nice little vacation in Mexico, right? Saving those orphans from El Generico. But anyway, Sami Zayn and company come out, destroy the announce table. Should have destroyed the commentary too. Get those fuckers out of here. But then again, Byron Saxton was on the back. I don't want to hear him. Fuck him. Byron Saxton. I know he's Alfred's, father and everything. Big ups to Alfred and everything. Part of the Wrestling Inc. podcast and everything. But your dad sucks on commentary. But I digress. All right, so Sami gets in the ring with the other members of the Bloodline, say, we're taking over. But then our good friend Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen, comes out. And Sami's like, hold on there, second son. It's like, this is a hostile takeover and you're not invited. And then KO's like, Sammy, shut the fuck up, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Yeah, 20 years of punching him in the face. Anyway, then Adam Pearce, he's about to go to the ring, and Adam Pearce and company, like, shitty fucking security guards, they try to get Owens from not, you know, going to the ring, and then he's like, this ain't gonna happen tonight, or all through this year. Bullshit! So then he tells security to go into the ring and try to get the bloodline out of there. Bad move. As Solo Sikoa and company beat the fuck out of these security guards. And then Owens just stands there, and then Adam Pearce like, oh well, get in there. So Owens goes in there, 4-on-1, gets the fucking shit beat out of him. And then the rest of the Raw locker room finally comes out, and that scares the bloodline into the crowd. And then Adam Pearce gets on the mic and says, you guys are all going to be in action later on in the night. And that is official. And then he drops the mic like he thinks he's CM Punk. Alright, so we got that. So that was kind of a chaotic opening to the show. And I gave that 3.25 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Alright, then we get a video for Bianca Belair, the Raw Women's Champion, facing Miss Bliss, Alexa Bliss. And she doesn't care what version of Miss Bliss we see. And we got that. Alright, after that, we go to the back where we have a bunch of wrestlers. In the back, we have like Mustafa Ali. I think we saw Shelton Benjamin, Dolph Ziggler. We got the Street Profits and Kevin Owens and Elias. They're all arguing with Adam Pearce, like, I want a match with these motherfuckers. And Elias like steps up and says, I want Solo Sikoa. I don't want a match. I want a fight. So Adam Pearce like, okay, you can find him in a Music City street fight. One of those stupid matches. And then Montez Ford and Kevin Owens, they talk to Adam, and they want a 6-man tag team match with the Usos and Sami Zayn. And Kevin's like, okay. So Adam Pearce makes it official. So we got those matches coming up later on. So I gave that segment 3 out of 5 stars. Let me move on. Alright, then we get to our first official match of the night for the Raw Women's Championship. Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays her hair. That's actually her hair. She's Bianca Belair. She's taking on Ms. Bliss, Alexa Bliss. This match sucked. I'm sorry. It was slow. It was botchy. I don't know what happened with Lexi, but it felt like Bianca was just basically carrying her through the entire match. But still, it was alright, but botchy, like I said. Back and forth they went. I'm not going to go too long with the analysis and all that stuff. Lexi gets up with a suplex to block a DDT attempt. So forms to the back, have Lexi rock, but she sends Bianca to the floor. Sets up a running flippy dippity doo off the apron. Hey, take notes there, Braun Strowman. We go to a break, come back. Lexi's puts Bianca in a 1921 chinlock. Then Lexi's standing flip dive is counted into a roll-up. But Lexi counters that counters the KOD. Oh, my arm, sorry. Bianca then muscles her down into a backbreaker and starts hammering away on her in the corner. Then Lexi gets smart and pulls Bianca by her actual hair down to the ground. And then she goes to the outside. Actually, it's on the floor, sorry. Then we see Plant in a Bray Wyatt mask. And then we see the stupid freaking security guard goes, you can't be here. Sit down there, sir. And the guy's like, shut up, I'm part of the show. That guy's gonna be fired. But anyway, that causes a distraction. Lexi's like, getting all, possessed and everything. Throws her back in. Then goes to the opposite side. Then we see another guy in another Bray Wyatt mask, but different hair. So, still Lexi's freaking out. Then the Wyatt 6 logo appears on the Tron. And then Lexi's like, ah! Ah! Feels like Majin Vegeta when he turned into Majin Vegeta. Ah! Get out of my head, Bobby! And then he turned into Majin Vegeta. Basically fucked up Gohan. Fucked up Goku. Because Goku fucking sucks. And you know he does. I don't care if he goes Ultra Instinct anyway, because Majin Vegeta, well, even Majin Vegeta Ultra Instinct can fuck up Goku with Ultra Ego. Ho-ho! Don't believe me? Go watch the freaking videos. Watch the movie, too. But anyway, she goes ballistic, then she turns heel and goes after the referee, causing disqualification, even though there was no bell. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. And then, we get a DDT on the steps, and Bianca's busted wide open on her, like, mouth, even though we thought it... A lot of us in the chat were like, that's fake blood! I think it was fake blood. Bianca probably had a ketchup packet in her tights and went, it's not blood. But anyway, Lexi hits another DDT on the steps, and then referees come out, and then after the break, Montez Ford's taking his wife back into the back, which I thought was nice, because, you have to be concerned. So we get that. So Bianca retains in 18 minutes, but still the match was botchy. Ugh, just not good. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, then we have Byron Saxton with Austin Theory, who's ready for Seth Rollins and his U.S. title defense, because he's the future and Rollins is the past. Let's see what happens to that. Alright, then we go to the Music City street fight between Elias and Solo Sikoa. Elias promises to show Solo what WWE stands for, and we all know what that stands for. We want entertainment, because we're not entertained lately. So there's various percussion instruments. We see a piano, we see a couple drum sets, some guitars, a bass, all that other good shit. So it's basically like a Symphony of Destruction type match. But anyway, they go to the outside. Elias misses a guitar shot, sending Solo right through a drum kit. Then a drum cymbal to the head knocks Solo silly as we go to break. Then later, we found out later in the match, Solo got a little cut over his head. I think Elias got busted open. So got a lot of blood tonight. This wasn't even hardcore. Anyway, Elias gets sent into a speaker near the entrance. Didn't blow up. Then we get some mic shots to the head. They go inside. Elias's electric keyboard shot gets shrugged up by Solo because, it's Solo. Then another keyboard shot gives Elias a near fall. And then he brings out the tambourine, smacks it across the back of Solo, and a piece of the freaking tambourine went right into the referee's hand. Bing! Oh, what's this? That was kind of weird. Alright, then we had this guy named Hardy. He's a musician, rock musician, country. I don't know what the fuck he is. But his name is Hardy. Not Jeff Hardy, not Matt Hardy, not even Rebby Hardy. But this douchebag named Hardy who's singing one of the Royal Rumble theme songs, and it sucks! Hunter, stop with the bullshit, garbage theme songs. Can you give us some Slipknot? Please? Or some Black Label Society, or even some In This Moment or New Year's Day? Just saying. Get rid of these stupid fucking... These wannabe rock acts or rappers. Get them out! Garbage! I want some fucking metal at WrestleMania. Can you give us that? It's in LA. I mean, there's so many LA bands you can think of to be in WrestleMania, like the new Motley Crue with John 5 on guitar. That would be nice. Have Motley Crue come out sing "Girls, Girls, Girls" with the with the divas coming out. Not divas, sorry, the women. Can't call them divas anymore. But yeah, so have like Metallica or like some great epic rock band there. Hell, well, we had Kid Rock at SummerSlam, tonguing some fat bitch, but, you know, that wasn't even great, but still. And then Corey is like, oh, it's the Rebel! You know, jerking off the Kid Rock. While he's playing tonsil hockey with a fat bitch. Oh, well. It is what it is. Anyway, so this idiot Hardy comes in the ring with a guitar and tries to smacks Solo in the back, obliterates the guitar. Solo's like, who hit me with that? Shrugged it off, no effect, because that shot was garbage. Even Jeff Jarrett didn't approve of that. Hey, Kurt Angle, how you feeling today? After your ex-wife blasted you on Twitter. Holy shit. But anyway, and then Hardy runs for his life because Solo's about to wipe him from the face of the earth. And then Elias hits a jumping knee. Then a top rope guitar shot gets countered into the Samoan spike out of midair. That was sick. And then Solo gets on the apron, hits a spinning solo rock bottom through the piano on Elias, who was basically grasping for air. And then Solo pins him on the piano, 1, 2, 3. Solo Sikoa gets the win. And once again, the Bloodline remains unstoppable because we the ones and you a bunch of number twos. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. All right, so the match was kind of, yeah. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. That's that. All right, then we got to look back at Kevin Owens and John Cena defeating Roman and Sammy this past SmackDown that nobody cared about. John Cena has a damn ugly-looking bald spot for a guy that's 40-something years old. I mean, I'm 46 and I got a bald spot. It's not as bad as freaking John Cena, but, I mean, I still look better than John Cena. I mean, come on now. It is what it is. All right, then we get to our next match, the Street Profits and KO taking on Sami Zayn and the Usos. It was an okay match. Kind of went back and forth. But Montez Ford was worried about his wife, Bianca. You know, she got taken to the back for medical treatment on that shit. Owens gets stomped down in the corner. We go to break, come back. Montez comes in off the hot tag, the clean house, with a beautiful standing moonsault for a near fall on Sammy. Then everything breaks down. Angelo Dawkins runs Jay over in the corner. Montez is back with a running flippy-dippity-doo on the Jimmy and Sammy. But then Solo Sikoa comes out of, I don't know where he came out of. Like the crowd or wherever he came out of. Takes out Angelo Dawkins. Owens goes after him. He's like, and he jumps and then he gets super kicked right in the face. Knocking him completely out. And then Sammy's in the ring with Montez Ford. Sammy hits the hell of a kick. 1, 2, 3. The Bloodline get another win, like back to back. So the Bloodline took over Monday Night Raw last night. And match was kind of all over the place, but still, I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And we move on from there. All right, after that, we got a beatdown on, I think it was on Montez Ford. And then, roll people, Sheamus, fella, and Drew McIntyre come out of the crowd for the save and take out, they wipe out the Usos and Sammy and Solo. They all go to the back and everything. So I guess finally we're going to get that match that was supposed to happen about a week or two ago for the tag team belts. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre taking on the Usos. So finally we're going to get it. Probably this Friday on SmackDown. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, then we find out about the phenomenal AJ Styles. Talking about his broken ankle. He's out for 10 weeks. So he's out for the Royal Rumble. Out for the Elimination Chamber. And we'll be back right before WrestleMania. Sucks for him. And, it's a fake injury! No, it's not fake. Shut up. If you saw the video of him getting hurt, you thought that was fake. The only thing fake is about you fucking fake marks out there that think wrestling is fake. I'm telling you, go take a bump. Take a chair shot. Tell me it's fake. I mean, seriously. Like, seriously. Take a bump. Take a fucking chair shot to the head. Get hit with some barbed wire. Do something. Go through a table. Go in a hole. Matter of fact, go in a hole. And don't come out. You fucking marks. Because all us wrestling, long-time wrestling fans will put you in a grave. We'll put you in a hole. Think it's fake. All the wrestlers will put you in a grave too. You say the F word to them. And I'm not talking friendly or fuck. You say fake to them, you're out of here. You're done. Even at an indie show, same fucking shit will happen to you. That's all I gotta say about that. So hopefully AJ will recover. He was supposed to be at Wrestle Kingdom to be with Gallows and Anderson, but obviously that's not happening. And we move on. Speaking of New Japan, holy shit, the press conference was freaking chaotic, especially the press conference where Will Oceanspray and Kenny Omega went at it. Oh my god. Will Ospreay basically ripped Kenny Omega a new a-hole. He got up, went right at him. Kenny's like, oh, you want to go? You want to go? And then Will Ospreay's like, you want to know my mental state, you fucking cunt? I was like, damn. Tell us how you really feel. Shit. And he just went off on Kenny. Saying, I lost my best friend to COVID. You don't know what COVID's like. You haven't been here during the pandemic, Ella. Oh man, that match later on tonight is going to be a banger of a match. I hope Kenny wins, but I'm thinking Will Ospreay is going to retain. But we'll see. But that part of the press conference was fucking wild. Even Okada and freaking Jay White, when they took the pictures, Jay White's going in front of Okada. Okada's like, fuck you! Hopefully Okada does not win the belt tonight. I hope not. Nobody wants to see Okada with the belt for the 95th time. And then holding it for a year. Stop! I don't want Okada to be with the belt. I just don't. I'd rather have Jay White hold it for another year. However long he's held that belt for right now. But I digress. Alright, we move on. But my prayers and well wishes go to AJ Styles, and that's it. Alright, then we have a meaningless match. Chad Gable. Oh, thank you! Sheesh! He's out there with Otis, the big tree trunk himself. And he's taking on Dexter. Wasn't really a great match. But anyway, Otis misses a clothesline into the ring post. Ow! Which leaves Dexter to counter La Magistral into a cradle. 1, 2, 3. Dexter Lumis gets the win in the match I didn't give two shits about. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Alright, then we get a video about Cody Rhodes returning last year. Probably one of the moments of 2022. Including his pec injury, which took him out of action for, right after Hell in a Cell. So, we'll see what happens with Cody. I thought he was going to be on last night's show, but I think he'll be on the show probably in the next week or two, just to hype up the Royal Rumble and his glorious return. Because he's going to win, obviously. I would be shocked if he doesn't win. But we'll see. Alright. Alright, after that, we have Damage Control. Bayley, don't give me a hug. And the beautiful Dakota Kai and my third wife. Oh, the vivacious. She sucks a good, Io Sky. Or Io Shirai. They come out for a little kitty chat. Bayley brings up the teams starting at SummerSlam last year. So they're back to where it all started for them. They kind of, do their usual heel shit. We don't give a shit about Nashville. But we have to address the elephant in the room, and that's Becky Lynch, the man. And speaking of the man, Becky Lynch comes out, tells Bayley to shut the fuck up, and talks about Bayley having to get out of someone's shadow. Do you mean Sasha? And now she has her own team, and she's like, it's only a matter of time before Io or Dakota turn on you, Bayley. And then Bayley's like, they're not gonna turn on me. Bullshit! So Becky challenges Bayley to a match, but Bayley's like, nope, that ain't gonna happen. You're gonna fight Dakota Kai and Io 2-on-1 in a handicap match. So Becky's like, okay. So we get that. So I gave that segment 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we get to the match. Originally it was a 2-on-1 handicap match. So really Damage Control was taking care of Becky for a while. And then Mia Yim, Mia Yim comes out, joins Becky, gets the hot tag, starts cleaning house. We go to break, come back. Io has a crossface on Mia Yim, who powers up and kicks Io into Dakota Kai for the tag. Then a neckbreaker drops Io, so Dakota grabs Becky's ankle. And Mia Yim makes the tag anyway. And then all 4 women are in the ring. Becky hits a missile dropkick, then a double superplex. Hits Dakota with Io having to make the save. Excuse me. Becky goes outside to deal with Bayley, which leaves Mia Yim to hit Eat Defeat on Dakota, which leaves her down long enough for Io to hit that wonderful, beautiful moonsault of hers. 1, 2, 3, Damage Control gets the win. What are you gonna do? So I give that match 2.25 out of 5 stars. And we move on from there. Alright, then we see Seth Rollins getting ready for his match with Austin Theory. Then we have Byron Saxton talking to Lexi, who looks like she has dry paint on her face. It looks like she was busted open around her nose area. Byron's like, I think you lost control out there. And Lexi's like, no, I gained control over Bianca and the Raw Women's Championship. So I'm like, okay. We got that. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we have the segment of the night. Dominic Guerrero, supposedly still in jail. Well, I don't know where he was. It looked like he was still in jail. He has a white shirt on. He has a teardrop tattoo. Because he got bailed out by his mommy, Rhea Ripley. He talks about how prison is an absence of feeling. And prison changes a man. Blah, blah, blah. He's like, this isn't a game. I'm just getting started. And he's like, Mommy, I see you soon, Mommy. Mamacita, something like that. I'm like, oh boy. This was crazy. I was laughing my ass off. Dominic Guerrero has really channeled his inner Scott Hall. Some people, were messaging me. He's like, oh, he's turning to Scott Hall. It's like, no, he's really channeling his actual dad, Eddie Guerrero, listen. He is really channeling his Eddie Guerrero's heel persona. It's great. I love the development of... I just love the development of Dominic. It's great. I can't wait for more. But we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 3.5 out of 5 stars. Then we get a video on Bronson Reed. I could care less about. All right, then we go to your main event for the United States title. Austin Theory and Seth Rollins. Pretty good match. Back and forth they went. Get a buckle bomb, gets broken up. Theory goes up, only gets superplexed down, and looked like Lucas have to hit the paradox thing. Theory reversed that into a brain buster for a near fall. Then they trade kicks to the face until an insecurity drops Theory. Rollins can't follow it up. They get back up. Rollins wins a strike off. Sets up for the stomp. Theory tries to leave but gets caught, allowing Rollins a super kick back inside the ring. Goes up top, hits the frog splash for a near fall. But Theory shoves him into the referee. Uh-oh, we got a ref bump. And then Rollins' knee gives out. Oh, that's going to be played later. As he escapes a suplex. but he's fine enough to hit a pedigree for a long 2.99999 as the second referee came out. Theory tries to send him into that referee, but he stopped, and then Theory hits a low blow right into the nuts of Rollins, then a chop block on that bad leg, sets up A-Town down. 1, 2, 3. Fucking Austin fucking Theory retains the United States title. In a pretty damn good match, I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. But big story coming out of this match was Seth Rollins looks like he's legit injured again with his knee. He was being helped to the back by Corey Graves in a fan video. So I don't know if he has a legit knee injury. Hopefully it's not a big injury because, I mean, they already lost AJ for the Royal Rumble. I don't think Bobby Lashley's going to be there unless he comes back for it. If they lose Seth Rollins for the Royal Rumble, that's not good because, I mean, they're trying to think of things for WrestleMania. I mean, they're not going to do Cody versus Seth, obviously. I mean, if it does, we don't know yet. Because they're thinking of Cody versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE title, because somehow that Roman's going to lose one of those titles by WrestleMania. I doubt that, but we'll see. I mean, there's supposedly talk of a new title coming around the WWE. I don't know what it is, and I don't care. Another title for Roman to win, but we'll see. I mean, it all depends on The Rock, basically. If The Rock's not at WrestleMania, then I don't know what they're going to do for Roman at WrestleMania. Unless Roman fights whoever wins between Cody and Drew on night 1, most likely. For the unified title. And then Cody obviously will beat Roman. Sorry, Issa, I have to say, I'm sorry. But I hope not, but that's what I think might happen. I think it's going to be Cody versus Drew for the number 1 contender spot. And then on night 1, and then night 2 will be probably Cody or Drew versus Roman for the unified title. And that's probably going to be where the Bloodline storyline officially ends. Because I think we're going to see Sami and Kevin team back up as Dean Jericho to face the Usos for the unified tag team belts. They're going to win. And then that's basically it for the Bloodline. Unless Solo turns on them, which I hope not, but we shall see with that. Alright, that's all I got to say about that. So, my final rating for Raw, like I said, I really couldn't be intrigued by it because of what happened to Damar Hamlin. So, but still, Raw was kind of, some people gave it a good rating, some people, being me, my rating matters the most usually. I'm going to give it a Bret Hart 4 out of 10 stars. I just thought it wasn't really that good. There was good parts, some bad parts. But all in all, I'm going to give it 4 out of 10 stars. And that's it. So we'll see what happens on SmackDown this Friday night. Because I think we're going to have something with the Usos. Roman might be on the show. Drew and Sheamus will do something with the Usos. Maybe a tag team title match. I mean, we'll see what happens with that. And then we'll see what happens with the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Horseface Charlotte Flair, for the 14th goddamn time. That was stupid. Bring her back, she wins the fucking title. Stupid. Should have waited to the Rumble. And now, it looks like Becky and Ronda, that I thought was going to happen at WrestleMania, ain't happening. But I think we'll see Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship. As far as SmackDown goes, that's a toss-up. Charlotte versus who? I really don't want to see Charlotte versus Ronda at WrestleMania. I do not. I mean, it depends. Well, Rhea's winning I think is going to win the Women's Rumble. Face Bianca. I mean, do we want to see Bianca? Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte? Nah, we kind of saw that about a year or two ago with the NXT title, with Io involved in there too. Don't want to see that. I don't know who you can really put up against Charlotte on SmackDown right now. Maybe Liv Morgan? Maybe. I would say Raquel Rodriguez. But I don't know. I don't know. I really don't want to see Becky and Charlotte again at WrestleMania. I mean, come on. I don't know what's going on with that women's division, but it stinks. That's all I gotta say about that. But we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. We're about 3 weeks away from the Rumble. So, but like I said, I think my picks for the Rumble, for the men, is gonna be Cody Rhodes. Anybody else? I don't know. Who else could probably... Maybe I was thinking maybe Drew, but But I'm thinking Cody's going to come back, win the Rumble. And then they'll do something for the Elimination Chamber. I heard there's going to be an Intercontinental title Elimination Chamber. With Walter's going to defend inside the chamber. That's interesting. I like Walter to retain that title, face Braun Strowman at WrestleMania. If not Brock, but we'll see. But I think Cody will win the Rumble. Maybe fight in the chamber for the spot. I don't know, because I think Roman's gonna face Sammy for the title and beat him in a Montreal Screwjob type thing. But we'll see. And we'll see what happens when we, as we roll on to the Rumble and then to the Elimination Chamber and then all the way to WrestleMania 39. And that's all I gotta say about that. So my final rating for, like I said, 4 out of 10 stars. And that's all I gotta say. Let me know what you guys thought of the show in a comment or if you want to do a video reply, that's fine too. Don't forget to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button down below in my pants. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And share the video all over the goddamn place. And hit that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. If you do, well, too bad. Because you missed it, and then you're going to have to search my video. My channel to see what video I have up. That's it. But that's all I got to say about that. Alright. Thank you all for watching my first live video of the year. We got more live videos coming for the rest of the year. And I'm probably going to have one later tonight. Now, a few hours after NXT New Year's Evil goes off the air. Probably around 11, maybe between 11 and midnight. We'll see what happens to that on the Peter Gilmore channel, so stay tuned for that. Hit that bell so you know when it's going to be live, and we'll see what happens with that. But for now, I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out, rock on, and rock hard with your cookout. And if you're not down with that, going to be the same freaking thing I say every year, going through 2023 and beyond. If you schmucks, you want to be fucking tough guy dogs online, thinking you can try to trigger people and failing miserably. We don't got time for that shit anymore. This is a new year, not gonna say new year, new me, because that's retarded. But it's a new year, focusing on my videos and my channel, my mental health. I'm not worried about these motherfuckers anymore because they got no balls and no brain. They reach and deflect and project with stupidity. So, enjoy your 2023 on Stupid Irrelevant Island, bitches. And that's that. So, if you're not down with that, I'm sorry. Just gonna have to learn to live with it, like Ric Flair used to say. But if you're not down with that, I'm sorry. But I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man! Thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace.